so goddamn fatty. Woo! Hello my little darlings and welcome back to another video. Today is a makeup related video. I will not put on any makeup. I will not, make myself pretty because I need to have my skin rested and good, because I will actually record a lot of makeup videos in a few days. We are gonna do a anti-haul, or not an anti-haul where you are not gonna buy new hyped products, but products that I have tried and I will never ever buy again. And I thought that my thoughts and my experiences with these products might be interesting for you guys to know these things before buying it yourselves. So yeah, I have a little bin here with stuff that is not gonna be used again. So I will talk a little bit about foundations, about powders and the concealers and stuff like that. So let's just get right into it, and I will actually start with primers. Yes, indeed. If you have followed me from when I was talking in Swedish, you know that I bought quite a lot of makeup from a Swedish makeup site called Coco Panda, and I decided to buy these two little guys, which are high-end or drugstore high-end brands, which is the E.L.F Poreless Primer and the E.L.F Hydrating Primer, because I had heard they were good, and I had read some reviews and stuff like that, and I had also tried them out, swatching them on my hand, and I thought that, well, they might be good. They were on sale also, so I thought that is also very good indeed. But I'm very disappointed with these two guys. Actually, I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed. This one, for instance, this is the hydrating primer. I don't know where this is hydrating, but it's so goddamn fatty. I can't. It's looks like thick, and it feels like you are putting grease on your face. It smells very iffy. It smells like I don't know what it smells like. It's just not a good smell at all. Ew, why did I do that? So no, that primer is not good for me. It's very, very oily. It's probably the right word for it. It's oily and very silicone-y, and does not hydrate my skin at all. It just lies like a thick kind of barrier on the skin, and it makes my foundation shift and stuff like that. It's not, for my skin, that primer is not very good at all. The next one is this Poreless Primer, which is exactly as shitty as the first hydrating primer one. I don't know how a primer can be this silicone without filling in any pores at all, at least not in my skin. Although the smell and texture of this one is much better than the hydrating one, is still shit for my skin. So these two little boys are actually gonna find a new home, because this one is barely used and this one is just also barely used, so they can be used more, I guess. So you don't just throw them away, because this is actually money you are throwing away if you are just gonna throw it away. The only thing that I enjoy with these products is that it's an airless pump. So when you pump, it becomes a vacuum and the product is pushed up, and there is no air that comes into it, so it will last longer as well. The next thing I'm gonna talk about is actually foundation, and it's this WetNWild Photo Focus foundation. And while it looks great in pictures and all of that, it smells like paint thinner quite strongly actually. That is almost giving me a headache just smelling on that shit. And it dries so goddamn fast you cannot work with it. And it does not go well with any concealer I have tried. It's just, when you put this on and you blend it out and it looks good, finally, after like blending like a little crazy boy, then you put concealer on and it lifts the foundation from the skin, so you could just have skipped the concealer and put an extra layer of this shit on top. This is not a foundation for dry skin or very oily skin, because it will break up, or at least on my oily dry skin it does. And that's the only foundation that I will not ever buy again, I'm sorry. The next thing is the one I use as an eye primer, and I will probably buy it again as a eye primer, but not as a concealer, because it doesn't do shit. And it's this Cubis London Light Reflecting Concealer with vitamin E, IE, and it's almost empty. The only thing good about this formulation is that it is very neutral and very light, so every pigment you put on it will just pop. But that is also the only good thing about this one, because it dries too quickly, it does not blend well, it doesn't cover anything, and it's also very cheap and has a long, you can have it open for 24 months before it goes bad, which is very good indeed if you don't use makeup that often. And it doesn't smell anything either, so it's in that sense it's very good. It's very cheap and very long lasting, but it doesn't cover shit, and it's not reflecting the light very well either, so not recommended for a concealer, but as an eyelid primer that is actually quite nice. The next stuff I'm never gonna buy again is this highlighter from the brand Technique, which is a low price brand, and this is a pink sparkly highlighter. It looks great in the pan, and since I have the other white highlighter from the same brand, this one is very good. It's very shimmery, it's very blinding, it's very smooth, it does not enhance the pores or anything. So I, in my stupidity, thought that this one must be exactly as good, but pink. I couldn't have been more wrong in my entire life. This one is cakey, it is not shiny, it just gives you like a light sparkle. No color at all, it's just very hard, very dry, enhances the pore like big time, like if you have a magnifying glass on the skin, it looks like you have pores this big. It's not a good highlighter at all. It is, although it's very cheap, it's not worth the cheap money. Buy a more high-end one, or buy the white one if you're gonna buy a highlighter. But this pink Technique Get Gorgeous highlighter is not good at all. The next thing I'm never gonna buy again is also a highlighter, but this is a highlighting palette, and it's this from Makeup Revolution. It's the Ultra Cool Glow palette. Although it's a lot of fun colors, and actually some of them are very nice on the skin, like the yellow one, the silvery one, the pink one, and the green one actually gives a greenish tint also. They are very dusty indeed. It does not pick up on the skin very good at all, and when it finally does settle on the skin, it magnifies the pores so goddamn much. I'm almost cried when I tried it out the first time. This was a huge disappointment, Makeup Revolution, I'm sorry. But you are getting a lot of highlight colors for the very affordable price of 10 euros. Overall, this is a very bad highlighting palette. You need to dig in very much, and you almost have to use your finger to even get it to settle on the skin beautifully. So this one I will never purchase again. The next product is actually a contouring palette, also from Makeup Revolution London, and it's their iconic Lights and Contour Pro. Although I like it a lot and I use it a lot, I will not probably purchase it again if I can find a better one. The contour shades are too warm or too reddish pinkish, so they show up almost like a blush on my skin. Although the cool tones up here, you got 2 highlighting colors, shimmery highlighting colors, 2 matte highlighting colors. They are very good, very long lasting, very finely milled, settles beautifully on the skin, and it also goes for these 4 shades right down here. They are very pigmented, very easy to blend, settles gorgeous on the skin, but it's too warm. It's like almost like an iconic lights and bronzer palette instead of a contouring and light palette. Although this one I can manage to use if I have the right foundation, but I will not buy an entire palette for 12 euros just because this one shade. That just doesn't make sense to me. Although I could pay $12 just for these shades right up here, but these 3 is just a huge waste of space in my opinion in a contouring palette. Although everything else is good with it, I just don't. The color scheme does not match me at all. But of course I will use these 2 palettes up before throwing them away. I will also try to use up the foundation before throwing that one away. But these 2 little fellows will actually get a new home, so don't worry about that. One of my friends who have very dry skin will try them out because she has not found a primer that works for her. then she doesn't want to pay full price for primers which she doesn't know if they're gonna work or not. I have actually 4 more products that I will never buy again. And the first product is a waterproof mascara from Skåne. It looks like this, it's blue. It's just plain waterproof mascara. It was very cheap, but the formula is too heavy for my eyelids. Even though I use a eyelash curler and everything like that, it will not stay in the right position upwards. It just droops down and I have it all over my face. It's not a good mascara at all. The next thing is actually an eye pencil from the brand Vanliga. It's a white eye pencil, shimmery eye pencil. It swatches beautiful on the skin, but it does not give you any color at all in your waterline where you want to put it. It doesn't give you even a white wash on the lower waterline. It's just pure shit. The next thing I'm not gonna buy is these 2 very cheap eyebrow pencils from, this is, I don't know, they don't even have a brand name. They are used like Wish style brow pencils. You twist them up like that, which I like very much actually, but they are very hard. They doesn't give off any pigment, and when they do give off pigment, it just gets really pigmented and it doesn't blend together with the brow. It just looks like I have 2 pieces of black tape on your eyebrows. So these 2 I will never buy again actually. So yeah, my little darlings, that was all the products I will never buy again this month. I will do this kind of videos once in a while when I go through my makeup and throw things away, since they are going bad after a while. So yes, my little darlings, I have to excuse you for my low energy in this video. I have a headache, and I've had a headache for like 2 weeks now in a row. It doesn't go away. I'm gonna go to the doctors soon. But don't forget to press that subscribe, like and notification icon so you never miss anything, and so you also can become a part of the Darling Squad and the Digazmo family as well. And never forget, be who you are since nobody else can. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!